Don't beat yourself up. And one day at a time. So if you look at it, oh God, 10 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever it is, that's overwhelming. Just today, make one little change.
Did you push record?
Thanks so much for joining us again on Second Act TV. I'm back with Joni Caldwell Lerner, the host of Spiritual Aliveness with Joni, and she is a transformation specialist helping us live our best life, especially after 50. Joni, thanks so much for joining me again.
My pleasure, as always.
Yeah. Well, Joni, like I just said, you specialize in really transforming people. You have your own amazing transformation. We'll link to all of our past videos and all of your information. Just to sum it up quickly, Joni has huge weight issues in your younger years, and you within the last 8 years lost 100 pounds. I think you even told me in one conversation that you gained and lost like 700 pounds. And I mean, just just amazing, an amazing story, and how you triumphed over that. And a lot of people, especially if you have huge massive weight or massive health issues, it's an overwhelming challenge to get better. They just don't see how they can do it. And one of the things we've talked about on other shows too, and I want to get your opinion, your input on this, is that just doing something small every day that you're not doing now can lead you into just a different path. Talk to me about that.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, the 700 pounds was over several decades. This weight loss is, it's been about 8 years now since that really, kicked in. And so there's a track record, and it happened slowly. And that's the most powerful way to do it, because you can keep it off. And the thing is that it was a lifestyle change, not a diet. There's so many, it's a multi-billion-dollar business out there. And it's really about how examining limiting beliefs, getting rid of them, changing the thinking, the emotional triggers and traumas underneath, letting go of all that. And then at the same time doing the practical, which is planning, preparation, prayer. And planning plan your meals, and plan your shopping trips, and make sure you've eaten before you go, and clear out the crap from your kitchen. And but these are small things. Let's say you're talking about a small thing. Go to your kitchen today. See what's the expiration dates are. Get rid of them. Foods that are compulsive for you, get rid of them. Do it when you're not hungry, by the way. Absolutely critical to put you first. Self-care. And as you said, 5 minutes around the block. You could be sitting watching TV and have a couple little weights. But when we take care of ourselves, we tend to take care of ourselves. And you got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Well, and it's that daily, it's that commitment to making change. And that's difficult for people, especially, in our most recent months during this pandemic, when so many things are just crushing you. I mean, I put on weight during this time. I've made some bad choices. We've definitely have had our comfort eating justification experiences. And
Sure.
that doesn't make you feel any better, though, does it?
Right. Well, yeah. So you start off with the one problem, which is the isolation and, all the things going on. And then you end up with the second problem, which is now I've got the 5 extra pounds or the 10 extra pounds or whatever it is. Don't beat yourself up. And the other thing is one day at a time. So if you look at it, oh God, 10 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever it is, that's overwhelming. Just today, make one little change. And for me, I don't know about people, but over 50, I'm 60, but at my age, my best hours are like before 2:00 in the afternoon. So the things that require really great brain cognition and physical strength and that kind of thing, I do all that. I get up at 6 a.m. and then I have it scheduled in my Google thing. So I outsmart myself, because left to my own devices, I'm not the most disciplined person on the planet. So You have to work with your strengths. You have to know how to work with yourself.
Yeah. So when you coach somebody who either needs to lose a lot of weight, or just get going, as the old Nike, just do it.
Hmm. Hmm.
That does that work? Does it work?
It's interesting. I have several clients right now, actually. One of them came from your show, or two of them came from the
Oh,
show that you and I did about a year
oh,
ago,
great.
and one recently. And they're surprised because I don't immediately launch into, okay, take out all chips and don't eat ice cream. It's not what it's about. To me, eating is part of the pleasure of being human. So it's changing little things. It's making adjustments. It's about, and this is the more important part, you don't ever take something out, that uh, you cause a vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum, I think is how it goes. You, if you take something out, then you add something in, whether it's an activity or writing or a different kind of food or a different kind of drink or what have you. But they're shocked that it's really easy. It's gentle, not easy, gentle. The way I work with people is gentle, because it's not, please, you've been punishing yourself enough. This is not about, and I, and, we don't do a lot of weighing and it's just, you can get that anywhere. So we go underneath, we go into the thoughts, the beliefs, the emotions, what's driving this, because it's never about the food. It's never the food. It's always something underneath it.
Well, it's
So,
that it's the also the immediate satisfaction, the immediate
oh,
pleasure that you receive by putting something tasty in your mouth.
let's just talk about that, because Cheetos, for example, any of these foods, they absolutely target the pleasure center of the brain. Okay, we are being so manipulated by the food in our world, and we're so addicted to it without even knowing that that's what's going on. I want to feel good. Oh, Cheeto. I want to feel good. Cheeto. You know, you gotta find new ways of feeling good. And honestly, I get excited about a half an avocado. That makes me so happy. And I eat, let's be honest, I eat 5 times a day. I eat. I'm not a carrot and a, celery kind of gal. But what foods are right for me, you know, and then really preparing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And if you do have, your bad stuff. I mean, like for me, it's wine and French fries. I'm sorry.
love you. Yeah.
I don't see myself ever doing, but I compensate for it, and I don't eat that many French fries. I'm thinking that, like, if somebody asked me if you, this is the only thing you can have for the rest of your life, well, water, French fries and wine, that'll do it.
On an island somewhere with a French fry maker.
But yeah, you learn to compensate, and it's but it is, like as you said, it's a lifestyle change that if somehow we can just get motivated, I don't know what, and that's why I do these segments. There might be something, maybe just a small smidgen of something you've said that, wow, that
Right.
hits here.
Yeah.
And
There's something called, go ahead, sorry.
go ahead, no, go ahead.
Something called can't have, must have. Okay. If I say I can't ever have sugar for the rest of my life, I can't ever have a French fry or a glass of wine for the rest of my life, I can't have, then I must have. And that's a human brain reaction. I don't know why. So for me, I say, today I choose not to have refined sugar. I choose not to have birthday cake. I choose not to go to the donut store. I choose that. And so no one's telling me can't have. There's nobody hanging over me. And so each day I make different choices. Now, the last time I had a piece of real pizza was, I think, December last year, which is not that long ago. But I did kind of pay the price for a few months of, like, fantasizing about pizza, you know? So I have to work with myself. So I have cauliflower pizza instead.
I
So there are
love
ways.
that. I
I
love
know.
that. That is so good.
Yeah, and if you're drinking, red wine and you're worried about calories, then switch to a Chardonnay. I mean,
No, no,
there
that's
are
what I
ways.
drink,
Okay,
Chardonnay.
$6, but it's
Damn,
great.
I'm doing good.
Good job.
Cauliflower pizza and Chardonnay.
And French fries you could do baked,
Yeah.
not the fried. So there's so many ways, and there are delicious, delicious recipes out there that are easy, and you can. I suggest to my clients one little tip: cook everything on Sunday. Make a giant vat of chili, for example. Then I vegan chili for us, but I put it in containers, and then and then we have in the freezer we have what we need for the week, and we buy fresh vegetables every 3 days, not every 2 weeks, because all my stuff used to go bad. So if you look at longevity of human beings across the planet, you will find that those cultures are the ones that are eating fresh food. Okay. So the
Interesting.
more fresh, the better.
Yeah. Well, I know I thought about doing a segment on, food. But there's so many people out there doing that. They know so much more than I do. There's so much information on healthy eating and so I let everybody do their own search on that. For me, it's more about really talking about it and finding a reason to do it. And that's why I'm so happy to have you back, Joni. We are getting close to the end of the segment. And I know you have a flight to catch today. So is there anything else, any words of advice, especially as we, enter a new season here for people
Yeah.
to maybe get off and get up?
Yes, yes, yes. Find the why. Find the leverage on yourself. Why? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to change? I want to be able to pick up my grandkids. I want to be able to keep making love for the next 20 years. I want to feel good in my body. I want to be present. You know how you feel when you've eaten cake or, crap. And I've said that twice now. I'm sorry. But when you've eaten things that are not great for your body, the energy goes and you're ready to take a nap.
Right.
Get the leverage on yourself. You deserve it. And life is not over till it's over. Okay? That's
Exactly.
what
And the best is yet to come. That's what we
it
say
really is. Oh my
here.
God, my life just keeps getting, I get it more wrinkled and I get happier. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, there is with the happiness curve. They say that after 50, you go, it goes back up. So I'm going
Yeah.
to go with that, Joni. I'm going to let you go. I want to thank you again for
Uh,
talking with us here today. We will link to all of your information, to your website, to your show, Spiritual Aliveness with Joni. And yeah, I just wish you all the best, and I look forward to having you back soon on Second
Thank
Act
you.
TV.
Thank you. And you know what, to your viewers, if they go to spiritualaliveness.org, they can sign up for a free consultation. So I've never said that on your show before, but
Oh,
it's there.
wonderful!
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
All right,
terrific.
love.
Yeah, I'll make sure to link to that and reinforce that, Joni. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. The button is right over here. And if you have a topic idea for a segment, please visit our website, secondact.tv. We have a little red suggestion box, a little icon for that on the upper right-hand corner of our website. Just click on that, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.